what would have been our top story. According to a new biography, Al Gore was opening March 31st. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmen Electra. There she is. You look lovely.
Thank you. So do you.
Thank you. It is good to see. Now, where are you from?
I'm from Ohio.
You're from Ohio.
Yeah.
And were you a popular kid at school growing up in Ohio?
I was actually a bully. Yeah, I come from a family that studies karate. My mother was a third-degree black belt. So, you know, my brothers used to pick on me and torture me pretty much. So I would go to school with boys, only boys though. I never hit girls or anything like that. But
you didn't hit girls, you would hit the boys. Because and you wouldn't hit your brothers would just upset you at home and you go beat up the kids at school.
Exactly. I had one boy, I'd make him carry my bags up the stairs. Another boy, I used to take him for his lunch money.
Oh, you? So
But I paid him back. See, now that I'm making money, I went back to Cincinnati. I hunted Isaiah, that was his name, and I wanted to pay him back. I feel bad.
How did you pay him back when you went back? Oh, you just gave him money. You gave him money. I see. So, was this in junior high or elementary school? Or?
Fourth grade.
Fourth grade.
Yeah.
You had boys carrying your lunch and walking up the stairs and doing all this stuff for you?
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you,
They didn't want to get beat up, so they...
Yeah. and then when did you stop beating up the kids?
A few years later, I started to like boys instead of wanting to beat them up. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I got a little bit more shy with the boys.
And then did you start dating in junior high or high school?
Yeah, slowly.
And they tell me that you wore a lot of jeans in high school, or what is that story?
Yeah, my mother used to get upset because I would put on my Jordache jeans and they were really tight, and she would say, "Where are you going in those jeans?" And I would go to the playground or go to school, and so that the boys could check me out in my jeans.
So you okay. It's a little bit of a tease, but I guess that's okay.
Absolutely.
That's what life's about, right?
Sure.
It's kind of fun. You were
kind of fun.
You were on Baywatch.
Mm-hmm.
And why did you leave Baywatch?
I auditioned for Baywatch and I went in for the reading. That went fine. They made me try the red suit on. That was fine. And then they asked me if I could swim, and I lied and said yes. I mean, I can swim, but I can't, dive in without holding my nose. I just can't do it.
That's not really swimming. That's just getting wet. This is not swimming. That's what you were doing?
That's what I was doing. So in the audition, they asked me if I could swim. I said yes.
Mm-hmm. How the heck did you get a part on Baywatch if you can't swim? You're wearing purple. Mm-hmm. I'm from Minneapolis. Mm-hmm. Come on, I'm very shy, but I don't want to bring up your private life, but you know Prince pretty well. He discovered you, or?
Yeah, actually, I was 18 years old. I saved up my money. I flew to Los Angeles, and I was at a nightclub. I actually snuck in a nightclub, and this woman approached me and said, I'm putting together this all-girls band that Prince is producing. Can you sing or dance? And I said, yeah. And the next thing you know, I'm auditioning in front of the artist, and I was so intimidated.
Was he the artist then?
No, he was Prince then.
Yeah, and can I call him Prince now? Otherwise, it's going to slow down the interview if I keep saying the artist formerly known as. Can I just call him Prince? That doesn't throw... You're still with me?
I don't know. You got to ask him.
Right. By the way, he's tiny, isn't he?
Yeah.
Did you ever beat him up?
No. No.
And then now he just discovered you. Did you go out with him or you didn't go out with him?
No. He produced my album that was out in '92.
You did go out with Dennis Rodman, the great basketball player. And a basketball fan. I was always wondering, can I just throw you 2 other suggestions for pro ball players
Sure.
who I think are maybe better ball players than Dennis?
Sure.
Did you ever think about the great Larry Bird?